Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we are going to break down something huge for any organization, crafting a cloud migration strategy. Let's jump right in. Okay, before we get going, just a quick heads up. This is the first of a 5-part series. It's all based on a really deep research report from Virtualization Options LLC. So naturally, what we're covering here is just a taste of what's in that full report. We're hitting the highlights for you. So let's just cut to the chase. Is this something that's on your mind? If you're even thinking about a big tech shift like this for your organization, you already know the stakes are just incredibly high. All right, so let's dive in. First things first, we need to make sure we're all on the same page about what cloud migration actually is. You know, it's a term that gets thrown around all the time, but the reality, it's way more complicated than it sounds. See, at its heart, it's about moving your entire digital operation. Seriously, don't think of it like moving a bunch of files from one folder to another. It's more like moving an entire factory. Machines, people, processes, everything. It's a massive deal that requires this really careful dance between your tech, your daily operations, and your biggest business goals. So when you decide to make the move, you've basically got 3 main paths you can take. The first one is called lift and shift. It's the fastest, but you don't really optimize anything. Then there's replatforming, where you make some smart tweaks along the way. Or you can go all out with refactoring. That means completely rebuilding your stuff for the new cloud. Each path gets more complex for sure, but the potential long-term payoff gets bigger too. And this is the key takeaway here. No matter which path you even think about taking, going in blind without a super detailed plan, it's just a recipe for disaster. I'm talking serious stuff. Your services could go down, you could lose critical data, or you could open up some terrifying security holes. So let's talk about those high stakes. Why would anyone sign up for this massive undertaking? And, what are the dragons hiding along the way? Well, the reasons why are pretty powerful. Companies are not doing this just for kicks. They are hunting for a real competitive edge. Maybe it's about saving a ton of money, or getting the power to scale up without hitting the ceiling. Or maybe it's about getting your hands on the latest AI tools, or just staying on the right side of the law with regulations. But come on, if the upside is that good, it can't be simple, right? So what's the catch? What are the big pitfalls that can turn this brilliant strategic move into a complete nightmare? And this is where it gets real. There are 3 big ones. First, you could totally disrupt your business, which means unhappy customers and lost money. Second, you could accidentally create security gaps while your data is moving, which is terrifying. And third, you can get slammed with unexpected costs that just blow your budget to smithereens. Any one of these can wreck the whole project.
Okay, so we get it. The stakes are high. So how in the world do you build a strategy that avoids all those dangers and actually gets you to the promised land?
Well, the research report we're pulling from has a really great way of looking at it. It uses this simple, powerful metaphor. You need 4 essential pillars to hold the whole thing up.
And here they are. It all starts with assessment. You got to know exactly what you have and why you're moving it. Then comes security. This has to be baked in from day one, not something you tack on at the end. After that, a full inventory, so you know how every little piece connects to every other piece, no surprises. And finally, all of that work feeds into your roadmap. They all work together, you see. Each one supports the others.
And let me be really clear about this. These are not just friendly suggestions. This is a framework. If you try to cut corners on any one of these pillars, the whole thing starts to wobble. And that's exactly when you get those delays, the crazy cost overruns, and projects that just fail.
All right, we've got the blueprint. So let's wrap this up by talking about your next move. Where do you even begin this journey?
This stat from Gartner really drives the point home. Over 95% by 2025. The whole world is shifting to these cloud-native platforms, and it is happening fast. This isn't just some passing trend, folks. This is the future. And that really highlights why it's so incredibly important to get your planning right, starting right now. So that leaves us with one big question, doesn't it? Once you have that solid plan, your foundation built on those 4 pillars, the next make-or-break decision is choosing the right cloud provider that actually fits your plan. And that, my friends, is exactly what we're going to dig into in part 2. See you then.